Alive. I'm alive, everyone. I'm alive. It's true. According to my little screeny thing here. Hi, everybody. How you doing today? My name is Trevor, and I'm doing this show. It's my Sunday morning show. I'm happy that you're here. Oh, we got some Kagomeshukos here. Hello. Oh, you're here. I am so. Oh, you're so. Oh, well, hopefully this will get you to a tiny little bit more than so. Maybe we'll just. Oh, you're rear-ended on. Ah, that sucks. That really sucks. Well, that's terrible. So, hopefully this will get you just a tiny little bit higher than so. Yeah. I got my coffee. I made coffee. I woke up at like 6 today for no reason. I think I was just thinking about raccoons because that's the topic of the show, and I wanted to. I was like, raccoons! I got to talk about raccoons. I need more information on raccoons. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm just gonna drink some coffee out of my giant tiger Christmas mug. Don't know what happened to the top of the snow guy's face. Anyway, yep. Bought the second hand too. Should I buy giant tiger mug secondhand? I'm starting to think maybe that was not a good idea. Anyway. Oh, you like the mug? Yeah, here we go. See? Yeah. Oh, you don't want to go. Yeah, I don't want to go to Walmart. I don't want to go anywhere right now, actually. Oh, the stupid COVID. I'm supposed to get a haircut next week. I gave up on it because COVID's come to Kingston town. So I'm just gonna hide. I've been hiding for almost a year now, so I'll just keep on hiding. I get out here. I get out virtually. I virtually get out every weekend. Haha. Anyway, almost raccoons. Yeah, you've been. Oh, good. Some other people have been thinking about raccoons. Okay, I'm doing the. There's a multi-stream too. I don't know if anyone is here from the Facebook or the other ones yet. Oh, there we go. There's some Facebook. Okay, Raccoons, the TV show or the animal? Yes. The answer is yes. I don't seem to have my chat box. The chat box not working there. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's working. Okay. Yeah, it's working. Yeah. So the raccoons. I'll be doing an in-depth, shocking expose on raccoons. Shocking things you're going to learn today. Yeah. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Carolyn and PG. So this was last week's topic. I like to, to bend us over. I was going to say, I think I meant blend over, but I was saying bend us over. Oh, woke up way too early. I need more coffee. I'm just having a little more coffee. It's going to be a slow start today. I'm sorry. Sorry, a little slow start. It's better, though, than the start I did on I don't know if you saw my Friday stream. That was a mess. I had a whole bunch of tech problems just before I went live, and it took me like 45 minutes to calm down, and then I was halfway through the show. Anyway, I'm a little better today. Hello, from the Czech Republic. Oh my goodness, that's great. That's good. The word's getting out. Spread it to all your friends. I'm gonna be big in Europe. Yeah. Yep. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, I was talking about here. Yeah, so this was last week's topic. We're talking about weird Canadian cults, and it sounded like it was going to be a really funny episode. And this group here was okay. This was the the Aquarius bunch or something like that. Not to be confused with the Brady Bunch. And they were trying to kill people through mind powers, which was kind of funny. But then there was also, see if I can get the next guy up here. So, the Aquarian Foundation is what they were. They weren't a bunch. They were a foundation. Oh, hey, Rick Norman. Thank you. New like. And then there's this dude here, Rock something or other. And he wasn't funny at all. Not even remotely funny. Like, he was like killing people and doing surgery without a license. And it was just disturbing. Anyway, yeah. So that was last week's topic. It was interesting, but not light reading, as they would say. Not light reading. Took a turn. Oh, you still liked Friday? That's good. Yeah, I was good. I mean, I think it's kind of fun to watch somebody be harried, though, so maybe the Friday show was all right. So I'm just going to ease in today. I'm going to sing a little song not related to... Oh, hey, you got another follower. That's great. I'm on all the streams. I'm the multi-stream now. So I guess there's Facebook people and hopefully some YouTube folks. Yeah, this guy was... Anyway. Haunting Your Dreams, that guy. Doesn't even look like the type of guy who would run a cult and kill people, does he? No, wait, he looks exactly like that. Yeah, like if you join that, you should know what you're in for. Like that. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. That's it for him. That's enough of him. Oh, that's later on. I have to take that away. I'm giving. Boy, that was a teaser. I'm gonna say that was a teaser, but it was just that I didn't press the right button because I'm still learning how to do this. Okay, here we go. There's a picture of a blender. Because unrelated to anything, I'm going to sing a song about a blender. I think this was one of my Patreon songs. I think this was one of my Patreon songs back when I did that. Anyway, I want to start off nice and slow today, just because of how it sounds like other people have had a little bit of a harried time. So I'm going to start with a bit of a song about relationships. I've noticed on my last stream I've been doing this a lot, the classic move, and I don't think I did that before. I think it meant to be an aging thing, that all of a sudden you just got to do that all the time. Yeah. She came at me with a blender. Think she was on a bender. Did not know how to defend against her attack on me. All I heard was whirring. Pictured my body twirling, whipped, pureed, and swirling into a human smoothie. I backed away toward the door. She followed and out came the cord. It stopped almost immediately. That doesn't change the fact that she came at me with a blender. I know it might be tempting, that I'm just resenting this relationship and inventing a metaphor or simile. But it wasn't like a blender, and it wasn't as if a blender, and it wasn't a rhetorical comparison between our relationship and a blender. It was actually a blender. It was actually a blender. She came at me with a blender. She told me it was a joke, and it was, I hope. Still a little bit later, I hid the cheese grater. There you go. That was She Came At Me With a Blender. Another big song. Big hit song. Well, not big hit at all. There you go. Oh, I didn't get the lighting on my green. Oh, I know what happened. Now I'm getting... It's so hard setting things up. I set everything up, and the green screen didn't have that little frickin' frizzy stuff, but now there's actually the sun coming in through my windows, and it's affecting the balance of everything. That's what's going on there. Stupid sun with its... I could fix it, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to keep on going. Yeah, it was a very romantic song. Thank you. Thank you, Riddler. I'm just going to have a little more coffee now. So what was he talking about today? Oh, yeah, okay. Yes, that's what we're doing. Raccoons. Raccoons are going to come up soon. I'm going to do a Sing That Thing. Sing That Thing is the bit where people send me a thing, like any kind of text, and I sing it. I turn it into a kind of a song. I didn't have much if you sent me something and this is not your thing, just send it again another time. I get stuff from like Facebook, from like 3 different accounts, from email, from like it's so sometimes I just misplace things. So I'm doing one that Dave sent. I don't know if Dave's here yet. He shows up most of the time. He might not be here. I haven't seen him on the yet, but I'm gonna do one he sent a while ago. I'm gonna take my blender off. I think that was a useful visual aid though. Here we go. Here's the Chardonnay bottle. Here we go. He sent me in a review of 2018 Malivoire Estate Grown Chardonnay. So I'm gonna sing this review. Anyone have a style? What should I do today? What should I do for my style? I could sing it in a... What kind of genre do you think a review of Malivoire 2018 would be? Stream people. Stream, people, just put it on the stream. Any suggestions? Heavy metal again. Okay? I've done heavy metal before. I'll try heavy metal. And if you think of another style, I can do this one twice. And I have my son's amp now. This is plugged into the amp. It's on really low, but it does have distortion, so I might be able to get it to sound a little meaner. Yeah, awesome. The simple things that amuse me. Okay, so this is Malivoire Estate Grown Chardonnay. Maybe I'll make that the chorus. Malivoire Estate. No, I'll just Estate Grown Chardonnay. That sounds better. Estate Grown Chardonnay. Estate Grown Chardonnay. Estate Grown Chardonnay. Estate Grown Chardonnay. Locavores on your list will appreciate the estate-grown Chardonnay. It's from Beamville, Venge, Niagara, estate-grown Chardonnay. Elegant tasting expression from Ontario suggests fresh linens, air-dried in the sunshine, citrus oil, crushed limestone, a toasted meringue. Estate-grown Chardonnay, estate-grown Chardonnay. Dry, delicious, and long with impeccable balance. This is a wine bottle you can be proud to give. Estate-grown Chardonnay. Estate-grown Chardonnay. Estate-grown Chardonnay. Estate-grown Chardonnay. Score 91. There we go. Estate-grown Chardonnay. Yeah, that was fun. Okay, let's take that off. There we go. There you go. That was Sing That Thing. So if you have a thing for me to sing, just send it in. I got this thing. If you saw my my Friday stream, this is new. I did that all by myself. I did that by myself, people, by myself. I don't have technical support here. I am the tech support, and I am incompetent. But I managed to do this. It took me like hours and hours. So there's my email, Trev Strong here. Maybe I can bigify it for a second. I'll make it bigger for a second. Yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness. So there's trevstrong@gmail.com. If you got any things for me to sing. And if you're on one of the other streams and you want to give me a tip, you can do paypal.me/TrevorTheWorm. And Trevor the Worm is my Twitch handle, because Twitch is my main platform, and it lets you do a couple things that the other platforms don't. You'll find out soon enough. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, you will be. There'll be some moments of this show that you're just gonna have to watch everyone else participate, and you'll just be sitting there. It's kind of like democracy. Okay, there we go. Estate-grown Chardonnay, escape-grown Chardonnay. Yeah, missing the tip jar. Oh, I took it off today because there's so much clutter. I can put the tip jar back on if you really want me to. Okay. Oh, you want that? Oh, fine. I'll put the tip jar back on. I was just trying to. Where am I going to put it? It's over there. I'm going to move it. There. Let's move it over. Over here. No, it's too close to the other stuff. I'll put it over here. There. You like that? You like that? You like the tip jar? You guys, yeah. Maybe you're sick of that one. Okay. I can change the. Can I change it? No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, there we go. I put the tip jar back up. I was going to leave it off today, but people were missing it, so who am I to... I'm having a hard time finding a spot for it. I'll put it over here. I'll put it over there. Sit on the couch. Okay. Hung by the couch with care. There, you happy? You happy, people? See, I just do what people tell me to do. I don't have a lot of integrity. I'm going to shrink that now. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's the tip jar. Right over there. Where am I going back to my list? This is what we're going to talk about next. It takes that reverb off my voice. So I did that. Oh, and we're going right into raccoons. We're going to go right into talking about raccoons. Okay. This is a popular subject. I got lots of people writing in when I told them about I was doing raccoons. There we go. Let's take away the Chardonnay, and let's put up a raccoon. There we go. Chardonnay, go away. Chardonnay. There you go. Oh, look at that. Look at that, hey? There's a raccoon right there. There is a raccoon. There we go. He's so cute. So, raccoons. This is a big topic. This is bigger than I thought. Raccoons. I'm just gonna start talking a little bit about raccoons. What did I? Okay, I'm just gonna go to one of my sources. If you know, I'm also in university doing a PhD, so I know how to research, and so I'm going to this source that we always use called Wikipedia. I don't know if you've heard of that one. Anyway, it's very academic. I'm just gonna look at the raccoon. There's the raccoon. It's a medium-sized mammal native to North America, and it's the largest of the Procyon family. Did you know that? It's the largest of them, of all the Procyonids. Can anyone else name a Procyonid? I'm probably saying it the wrong way. I don't mean to offend all the Procyonids out there. Can anyone name one? Anyone name one? I can't. I'm about to press the link button though to find out what the other Procyonids are. Can anyone name one? A Procyonid? Procyonid? There are. Let's take a look. It's not even really telling me. What are they? A raccoon, yeah. It just seems to be raccoons. Huh. Anyway, that's disappointing. There's some other. Okay, it seems to be mainly raccoons. Oh, kinkajous. Oh, I've heard of those. And olingos, olinguitos, ringtails, and cacomissals. Cacomissals, right? Boy, that's a pretty lame subgenre of animals, isn't it? That's not really. You don't really have a lot going on in there. Okay, going back to the raccoon. The word raccoon is adopted from English, from the native Powhatan term meaning animal that scratches with its hands. The Latin name means before dog washer. What? Before dog washer. I don't understand that at all. Okay. Based on fossil evidence, first known members lived in Europe. Oh, that's not interesting. They must have died out there. Subspecies, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Physical care. Okay, that's enough of that. 10 clever facts about raccoons. That's better. I'm going to the clever facts now, and this is, what site is this? This is, I don't know. Mental floss. Okay, they're named for their unique hands. We already know that. They come in many varieties. Yeah. Oh, their masks aren't just for show. Their little black eye thing, that's to make them see better. It's the same thing, apparently, as, running backs have. They put the black stuff under their eyes. There was one that lived in the White House. I'm not going to read more about that. That's interesting. But they're popular. These aren't very good facts either. Okay. They're resourceful problems. We already know that. What a lame website. Okay. So that's enough about the tech, that stuff. Let's talk about more interesting stuff. So I got some stories. Some people said they had some raccoon stories. And I'll read a couple. And if we get bored, I'll stop. When I was very little, this is Sylvia. When I was very little, I don't know what her voice sounds like, so I can't really make him. When I was very little and living outside of Montreal. No, she probably doesn't sound like that. When I was very little, living outside of Montreal, my mother had a garden with a couple of rows of corn. The raccoons would go down the rows, grab the corn cobs, take 1 or 2 bites, and then go to the next stalk, ruining the cobs. I have a memory of her in her nightie and waving a broom, running after the raccoons in the evenings, trying to shoo them away. I don't know what the neighbors thought of this crazy lady running around the yard. Those raccoons were just jerks. Holy jumping. Jesus, just throwing it away. I love raccoons, though. I do like raccoons. I'll read one more quick story for now, and then maybe we'll see what happens. Maybe at the end of the show, I'll read some more. Barbara wrote in. I feel silly just saying that. Such and such wrote in. It's like a real show here. Barbara wrote in. Yes, my father had raccoons living under his deck and was reading up on how to get them to move along in a kind way. One website suggested using flashlights and sound. So he got all set up early evening and watched out the windows. Later that night, he called me and told me that they had all just come out in even greater numbers, and it looked like a raccoon disco. That's an awesome story. Yeah, raccoons. They're persistent little buggers. Persistent. I have lots of experience with raccoons myself. There's a family that lives probably in a tree nearby. I don't know where, and they walk up and across this very building every day. It's on their route. And when I was in Toronto, I also had raccoons in the backyard. And one time we had some visitors over from New Zealand, and we were in the back, and we asked them what they would like to do in Canada. And one said, "Oh, one thing I'd really like to see is a raccoon." I said, "Really? Yeah. Okay. Well, how about there?" And one walked like on the fence, like 4 feet away from us. Like they're like, "Oh my God, there's a raccoon!" Yeah, yeah. It's kind of here all the time, eating our garbage. But anyway, that was exciting for them. And it was, it wasn't exciting for us. Another time in this very house, right over there by a fence 4 feet away, our neighbors, it's a rental house, and it's usually undergrad students. And it was in the September. I was in the back porch area, and then I heard screaming, and then I saw four of these undergrads. They all four of them jumped over the fence, crawled over the fence, screaming. I thought there was like an axe murderer or something coming to get them. And I came out and said, "What's the problem?" They, oh my God. Eventually the word raccoon came out, and I was like, oh. So a raccoon, they'd left their door open, and the raccoon had gone in the house. And so the ones that were already in the house ran out, and the ones who were outside the house just screamed a lot and jumped over the fence. So I went in, and I think I actually got a broomstick, like the traditional weapon against raccoons. And I went in and I gave him a poke and a couple more pokes, and he left. Oh, and then another time I got a call from my dad. Whenever I get a call from my dad, I'm worried because it's like, oh, are we going to the hospital? He called me up and said, "Oh, I got a bit of a problem here." I was like, "Oh, okay, well, I'll get in the car." No, there's a raccoon eating my bread because a raccoon had crawled through the little tiny window that had a screen on it, where he had his pantry, and it was just a little one, and it had ripped its way through and was just sitting there on his shelves eating all his food. So I came in and once again found another broom handle and just kind of poked it out. Yeah, so I've had a lot of experience with raccoons. There's some raccoon stories. There's no raccoons in Prince George? What? That can't be. Huh. Well, yeah, raccoons pretty much own Toronto. When I was in Toronto, raccoons, they own the city. But now that I'm in Kingston, it's squirrels. I don't know if anyone's spent any time living in Kingston. The squirrels here are mean, nasty, and evil. They are a force of evil. Yeah, I hate them. Anyway, I think I've ranted about I hate them so much. But the raccoons, like, they're just like, oh, they won't even touch these squirrels. They see the squirrels, they kind of back off. They're mean, nasty little buggers. So that's a bit of talking about. Anything from the crowd here about raccoons? Yeah, I would like to visit New Zealand as well. They have got weird birds, whereas we got raccoons. I think the birds are better. Anyway, I do like raccoons. Do you guys still do music? Are you asking me personally because I'm ranting too long? Or, the Arrogant Worms do, yes. It's just that we haven't been able to tour because of the stupid COVID. So we've haven't toured since halfway through our last tour in March, which got canceled because of COVID. We were on the road doing gigs. Yeah, that was super fun. And then we had to find last-minute flights from Vancouver back home. That was a good time. That was excellent. Yeah, canceled all those shows. We don't need money, actually. Yeah, when you're a performer or an artist for long enough, you can just by breathing in air, you get enough calories to live, which is it's an adaptation. Yeah, so it's totally cool. You have squirrels, and they're pretty nice. Yeah, other places have nice squirrels. I'm not saying all squirrels are evil and mean. It's the Kingston squirrels. They are evil and mean. If you come to Kingston, it's a wonderful place, except for the squirrels. Oh, the geese here are mean as well, but Canada geese are mean everywhere. They're just jerks. Yeah. Oh, and look, you don't have any raccoons? Oh, that's too bad. But you can take a look at this one. So that's enough about raccoons themselves, but there's also raccoons in popular culture. So there's, let me get rid of garbage raccoon here. Here we go. Here's a picture of the coonskin hat. If you want to see that, look at that. Yeah, I like it because the little smushy face on the front. That's nice. Do you find that more attractive to have the smushy raccoon face on the top of it? I don't find that. Like if you showed up at a party with that, people would just be looking at the smushy face, and then they'd probably just put down the little hors d'oeuvre. I don't know why you'd wear it inside though. Oh, because you probably would be outside because of stupid COVID. You'd probably just be standing outside in the freezing cold. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, that's so there's a raccoon now. Where's the raccoon? I had the raccoon show. Did I not move that picture over? No. So there was the show, The Raccoons, which I thought I put a picture over. But instead, I'll just put the picture of Lisa Lougheed. So did some of you remember the Raccoons show? The Raccoons show on television? It was a little after I was a kid, so I knew it existed, but I never watched it. But apparently it had a big impact on people. Oh, yeah. So you remember, Brian? Yeah? Yeah, you remember that one? Yeah, and apparently... when I put that I was doing raccoons as the topic this week, a lot of people were going, hey, you have to sing the theme song from the Raccoons show. And I didn't remember it having a theme song, so I looked it up today, and it has this bizarre 80s pop song by this person here, Lisa Lougheed. Did you know what else Lisa Lougheed did? Can anyone guess? What else? What else in Canadian entertainment did she do at that time? Can anyone know? Anyone know? Anyone know? Anyone know? Anyone know? Huh? I'm just gonna wait a second. Do you know the connection? The other connection she has to the Raccoons show besides just being the person who sang the theme song? Anyone? Drink maple syrup. Well, at least they're trying. Cyril Sneer. No, well, I don't know if you were just randomly shouting that or that was... she was the voice of Lisa the Raccoon on the Raccoons show. Fascinating. Isn't that fascinating? What's more fascinating is they couldn't even bother changing the name of... Like, they just called it her name. That's lazy. Anyway, maybe she was just playing herself as a raccoon. I don't know. So I'm going to... Yeah, she voiced a character. There you go. Yeah, you probably said that just as I was saying it. She voiced Lisa the Raccoon. So I'm going to try this song. Does anyone remember this song? I did not remember this at all. Oh, what's it called again? Now I have to remember what it was called. What the... Run With Us. Okay, let's see if I remember the tune. I only listened to it a couple of times this morning, so... does anyone actually remember this song? Am I doing this for no reason? Anyone? Oh, you watched... Yeah. Elephant Show, Sheriff Slows and Bram. Yeah, that was a classic. And they had lots of songs in that one. Anyone remember Run With Us, though? The theme song here? I guess you're going to hear it now. I guess you're going to hear it. You're going to hear it anyway. It's crazy because this does not sound like... Oh, there I go again. Oh, it's so annoying. It does not sound like the theme song to a children's show, but this is like peak 80s. If you have a chance, watch the video of this song. It's 80s-tastic in a Canadian way. Like it's like all the cheesy 80s videos, but without a budget. So just picture animated raccoons running around. And the evil Cyril Sneer, was he an aardvark? I can't remember what he was. When darkness falls, leaving shadows in the night, don't be afraid, wipe that fear from your eyes. And a desperate love keeps on driving you on. Don't be afraid, you're not alone. You can run with us, we got everything you need. Run with us, we are free. Come with us, I see passion in your eyes. Run with us. When the cold wind blows, you turn your collar to the cold. Don't be ashamed if you need someone to hold. If you're sinking in quicksand and it's dragging you down, and if you feel you're going under, we'll be around. You can run with us, we got everything you need. Run with us, we are free. Come with us, I see passion in your eyes. Run with us, yeah. They haven't even mentioned raccoons. or any form of wildlife. When you're behind closed doors, all alone by yourself, and you're longing inside to be someone else. You pick up the telephone, and there's no one on the time. Don't be afraid, 'cause there's still time. Everybody, you can run with us. We got everything you need. Run with us. We are free. Come with us. I see passion in your eyes. Run with us. You can run with us. We got everything you need. I don't know, that's a really weird theme song for a bunch of frickin' animated animals, isn't it? Like, that's weird. Like, I know the Pokemon song was like that, but that made sense because they were like crazy Japanese Pokemon. Like, it made sense, you know, but wow, that was a weird song. Yeah. Do you remember? Okay, somebody remembered that song. And someone, okay, good. Because I had no recollection. None of this at all. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe I'll do more theme songs from cartoons and stuff later on. Yep. Today's special, right. Oh, hi, Raccoons, Gypsy. Oh, wait, I'm way down there. You can't do that on television? Yep, David the Gnome. Okay. Do the Pokemon theme. Oh, I can't do it right. Maybe at the end of the show. My son was into that for like a year and a half. So I heard that theme song about 18 billion times. So, oh yeah. Anyway, maybe at the end of the show or maybe next week. If I found it on the internet with some chords, I could probably do the Pokemon theme. So, yeah, I could probably pull that one off. Run with us! Yeah, that is like, what? What the hell was going on in the 80s, eh? That was weird. Okay, I'm going, what did I have? Did I have any other stuff to talk about here? I've covered most of the things about, yeah. So there's other, did that. There we go, the theme song. Okay, and then there's Rocket Raccoon, of course. I just wanted to briefly mention this because is he actually a raccoon? That's what I didn't know. Because in the movies, he seems to be from an alien planet or something, but he looks like a raccoon. Does anyone actually know? Any comic nerds out here can tell me? I mean, and maybe he has a different origin story in the comics than he does in the movies. I don't know. So, like, I just always been curious. Is he actually a raccoon, or is he just like an alien species that really looks like a raccoon and his name happens to be Rocket Raccoon? Because that's quite a coincidence to be called, to have the name of the animal in your name, your official name, and that you're not actually that thing. He's an alien raccoon. Does that make sense? Can you have an alien, like, so he's genetically the same as a raccoon, but just happened to happen on another planet? Or I guess it's best not really. All right, go again. I guess it's best not to really analyze superhero movies too much. Maybe that's the lesson here. Okay. He's an alien raccoon. Rocket is the bomb. Okay. I just told my family that you're live. Yeah, I am live. Kate's just saying that she just told her family that I'm alive. Were you guys worried about me? Yeah, I'm living. Oh, you meant live on the stream. Oh, okay. I thought you guys had heard a rumor about my health or something like that, and you told them, "Hey, no, Trevor's alive," and they're like, "Yay, we were so worried," but that's not it at all. Okay. Yep, still alive. He's a raccoon who's being experimented on, says Tess. Okay, this is a little different. But maybe that's a different background depending on the comic from the MCU. Okay, so I don't think we have a definitive answer here, so I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping that this question would be answered because it has been keeping me up at night quite a lot. There's not really much else to worry about at the moment, I guess. So this is what's been bugging me. Okay, so there's Rocket. He's gone. I'm going to sing. Oh, and we did that one. There we go. This is my buddy Dave Matheson. Dave Matheson was in a band called Moxie Frubus for a long time. And he also did a couple of shows with The Worms. And in one of those shows, he played the song that I'm about to play. because it seemed appropriate today because the name of the song is Raccoons. And it's about, I don't know if you can guess what it's about, but it's about raccoons. Yeah. Dave also for a while had a gig opening up for the Air Farce, like warming up the crowd with a small band. I think it was just him and another guy, and they often did the hot dog song. They often covered the hot dog song. So this is, I think, only fair that I cover one of Dave's songs. Dave's a much better musician than I am, so there's a lot of chords in here that are tricky, and I'm just going to ignore them. Yeah, I don't know if anyone plays guitar or anything. There's usually the letter, like C or something, and then sometimes there's something after it, like augmented or a number or something diminished, or I'm just going to ignore anything after the actual letter because that's too hard. It's way too hard. I don't know why people do that. Make complicated music. Okay, so here's a song about raccoons from Dave Matheson. Under your porch, or up in your trees, raccoons. More kids than a Catholic family, raccoons. They don't have jobs or worries or cares, raccoons. And when the sun goes down, the backyard's theirs, raccoons. They vivisect cats and eviscerate dogs. They're bold as brass and bossy as hogs. They made me write this tune. Raccoon. You can scream and stomp, throw a holy fit, raccoons. But they'll just look at you like you're an idiot, raccoons. My cousin tried to stab one with a patio chair, raccoons. It went away and came back, you know it really didn't care, raccoons. Is that a motorbike or an Uzi going off? No, it's a baby raccoon stuck in the neighbor's east trough. Well, Mom and Dad will be along soon. Raccoon. You can fortify your trash can with titanium netting, raccoon. But in the morning it'll look like an Australian wedding, raccoons. Oh, they're organized in network, and I know they're up to something, raccoons. They're forming lobby groups, going after federal funding, raccoons. Well, they hold their ground and they stare you down, 'cause they rule the roost and they run this town. Nature's hired goon. No use for a knife or fork or spoon. To the moon, Rocky, to the moon, raccoons. There you go, a song called Raccoons. It's about raccoons by Dave Matheson. Okay. Yeah, it's a good song, hey? Good song. It's on the internet. It's up there. It's up there if you want to hear it again. Go Raccoons, Google Raccoons Dave Matheson, and it will pop up. Yep, it'll pop up there. It'll pop up. There's a little video, a little animated video someone did too. It's a nice song. It's better. His version's better because it has all the chords in it, like the ones that make it sound, interesting. Oh, someone liked. Good. Well, I'm gonna go back to my little list now. Back to my list. Hope everyone's having a nice morning. If you're having morning, I know some people are in different time zones. Yeah, I think today's going all right so far. Oh, I know what we have to do next. We have to do the poll for next week. So each week's topic is chosen by the audience. So just give me, was he a substitute worm at Hughes' room? Mike Ford was several times. I don't think Dave was. I think he's only ever played with us, like along on us on keyboard. But Mike Ford from Moxie Fruvis he has replaced all three worms over the course of time. So that might be who you're thinking of. Mike Ford's also pretty awesome. Oh, I know. Okay, I have to open up something. By the way, if for some reason the stream crashes, it seems to crash every other week, I will get it back up very quickly. I'm just warning you because I'm opening up another window now, which I think might have some negative effects here. We're gonna see what happens here. Because I got to open up something different to run the poll, and I think my theory is this other window might conflict with the software I have. We're gonna see. So start thinking about any topics you might want. I'll take 5, and then we'll make a poll out of it. As I get this ready, guys. Why? It'd be so good to have an assistant. That'd be so awesome. Come on, stupid thing, load up. Load faster. Manage poll. Here we go. Manage poll. Hang in there. Loading. Oh my God. New poll. Here we go. New poll. Topic. I'm just going to do that because I don't want to take any more of your valuable time. Topic. Okay. Here we go. And I can put in some. So topic. Canadian children's shows. I'm not going to write the whole thing out because it only gives me so many characters I can use. So I'm just going to put kid shows. Okay, let's see if there's any other one. Kids shows. Alien sightings. I'm putting that in there. Alien sightings. Okay. Alien sightings. That's good. Muppets. Oh, well, that's gonna have to be like a 20 episode arc if we do Muppets. Muppets. Anyone else have one? UFOs, the Muppets. I'll give one more second. We got 3 up. I can do 2 more. I can do 2 more topics. Avocados? Did someone say avocados? Or no? Did I miss something? Okay. Cheese. That's a good one. Cheese. Okay. Cheese. And history of the Arrogant Worms. Okay. History of the Arrogant Worms. Okay. So I think this poll only works for the Twitch people. I think, sadly. You can tell me if it does work for you other people, let me know, because I've only been doing this multi-streaming for a little while now. But I'm going to start the poll, and here you go. So I think if you're on Facebook or YouTube, you might not be able to do this, or you probably can't, which is sad for you. But you can always come to Twitch, Trevor the Worm at Twitch if you want to. Okay. Banquet burger, that'd be a good one too. Too late though. Is the poll working? Can you see the poll? Is that going on? Is it working? Ugly Animals is also great. Too late though. Are we? Is it working there? Is the poll working there? Is it working? Is it working? Is it working? Is the poll working? I hope the poll's working. It's counting down anyway. Okay, good, thanks. I never know what's going on here. I'm getting better though. Getting better. I have coffee while I'm waiting. It's almost done. You have like 3 more seconds to answer. I lied. That was more than 3 seconds. That was more like 5 seconds. Okay, let's take a look. The results are about to come in. Here come the results. History of worms. Okay, history of the arrogant worms. That's next. That's good. I know some people who know about that, so I'm going to ask them for some advice. Okay, your results. Okay, history of the arrogant. Okay, I'm going to close that window now before it makes everything shut down. Okay, there we go. History of the arrogant worms. Yay! I should write that down. I'll remember that one. Oh, I say, but oh my God. Okay, thank you everyone for voting. If you could vote. I'm assuming you couldn't vote if you're on Facebook. Stop the count. David, that's funny. Stop the count! Stop the count! So I've someone said this is on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, I'm doing something called multi-streaming, which is like super advanced and like only really technical people like me can do. There's an app that lets me do it. But my main feed is on Twitch, and Twitch lets me do stuff like polls and interactive stuff. So if you want to do the main feed, the main thing is on Twitch, and it's Trevor the Worm, which I have up here. Trevor the Worm on Twitch. There you go. Okay. That was great. History of the Worms. That's good. I guess I'll have to get my photos out. My photo album. I'll just be like, here, my photo album. Just be like doing an old, my dad has an old projector. Instead of using the high-tech green screen, I could just get my dad's old projector and make some slides, maybe. That would be awesome. Okay. Yep. Okay, I can close this now. Okay. Where am I? Singing Raccoons, poll for next. Story time. Story time is next. Story time. I love story time. There we go. Let's get Dave-O off. Bye, Dave. Story time. So, each week I read a story from my Very Grim Fairy Tales here. Right there, Very Grim Fairy Tales. Right there. It's a book I wrote all by myself. All by myself. Then I hired someone to make pretty pictures for it. I'm just going through an order now. There you go. There's some pretty pictures in it and everything. I think I did. What did I do last week? Important Man Worked Very. Okay, so this week. Here we go. The Flatulent Prince is this week. This is it's a big hit. So yeah. Oh geez. So once I get done this book, I'll probably start reading from my self-help book, Get Stupid. Yeah, I'll probably do that next. So sit down. This is relaxing. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go. The Flatulent Prince. That's the title, The Flatulent Prince. Once upon a time, there lived a prince named Vladimir, who was the most handsome man in the world. But Vladimir did not flaunt his appearance. In fact, he was strangely aloof. Many wondered at this strange behavior, but few knew his terrible secret. Vladimir had gas. Not just any gas, mind you, but violent, dismembering emissions that could eat their way through steel. As a child, it had caused him untold pain, but as an adult he had learned to live with it by never leaving the castle and by employing servants who lacked the sense of smell. He was not happy, but not sad either. That is, until he fell in love. It was a sunny afternoon when Vladimir, bored with the emptiness of life, looked through the telescope he'd been given as a present. It was aimed at love. He saw a royal party having a picnic on a hill, and among this party was Lady Matilda. Her glowing face and perky bosom held him spellbound. He wanted to ride to her, but though his love for her was as deep as he was shallow, he dared not. Oh, why was I born this way? Oh my, why must I suffer so? He howled. Every day that week he spied Lady Matilda and her party. Then, one day, he saw her look back with a telescope of her own. A few hours later, a servant approached him. "My lord," he said, "there is a Lady Matilda at the gate who wishes to meet you." She was here. She must love him as well, but he could not let her catch scent of the horrible truth. Vladimir mounted his unsmelling steed, rode out the back gate, and went into the particularly dark forest. Oh, woe, he whimpered manfully. Oh, why have the fates been so cruel as to curse me so? I would give anything to stop my bowels from issuing such contemptible aromas. Oh, woe, oh, woe, oh, woe. Just then, a witch appeared from the darkness. I have heard your plight, and I wish to help you, said the witch. But you're a witch, replied Vladimir observantly. Yes, I am, and I can end your cursed flatulence. You mean I'll never fart again? You will fart no more than any normal man, and when you do fart it will smell as sweet as roses, said the witch. Truly, that would be the most wonderful thing in the whole world. But you must promise me something in return, said the witch ominously. Anything, said Vladimir. You must give me your firstborn child when it reaches the age of 3. Yes, I promise. Then the witch disappeared. Vladimir was cured. He rode back to the castle and married Lady Matilda. Soon they had a son, and they lived such a happy life that Vladimir forgot all about his promise to the witch. It was only when his son blew out the 3 candles on his birthday cake that he remembered. There was a knock at the door. Vladimir, quaking with fear, opened it. But to his surprise, behind the door was not one witch, but 2. I have come for the witch as promised, said the one witch. No, I have come for the witch as promised, said the other. But I have made no promise to you, said Vladimir to the other witch. No, but I have, said Lady Matilda, appearing suddenly behind him. Vladimir was shocked and relieved, shocked that his wife would stoop so low as to promise her child to a witch, but relieved that he no longer looked so bad for doing so himself. "Oh, why did you make such a promise?" he asked his beloved Matilda. "Suffice it to say that my countenance was not always as gentle as you think it now," she said. "But I only made the promise because I did not think you would love me otherwise." "But that is foolish," said Vladimir. "I would love you no matter how rough your countenance." "And, dear husband, why did you make such a deal?" asked Matilda. "Suffice it to say that the winds of my soul blew in a most foul manner," said Vladimir. "But I only did it because I did not think you would love me the way I was." "That is foolish," said Matilda. "I would love you no matter how foul your winds blew." This mutual declaration of love strengthened him. "Foul witches," he bellowed, "I will not allow you to take our son, for we are willing to suffer our former ravages, and let love speak for us." "If that is your wish, then let it be," cackled the witches. They waved the broomsticks in the air, did a funny dance, and cancelled the spells. All was quiet. Then Vladimir let out the most incredible fart. A fart so powerful his dog died. He turned to Matilda to apologize. Her face was covered in pus-drooling boils. White goo flowed from her pores like maggots from a rotten steak. The princess fainted. Vladimir threw up. When they recovered, they knew what had to be done. They gave their son to the witches and promised them another one as soon as possible. The witches found this token of good faith acceptable and split it between them. "Let the spells be renewed," they cackled. Vladimir's flatulence was gone. Matilda's beauty was restored. And they lived happily ever after. Ta-da! There you go. Story time, everyone. Hope everyone enjoyed this story. I really should look those stories over before I start reading them, because that one had too many voices, and every time I see a new character, I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do here? Yeah, there was a little bit of a Kermit in Vladimir, I'd have to say. Yeah, and that's most of the stories that in the book aren't that happy, actually. That one actually had a happy ending, which is unusual. Just so you know, I don't want you getting this and going, hey, that was such a happy story, and the rest are kind of depressing. Yeah, but that one, that's the one. There's one or two that end happy like that one does. The main characters, they solve the problem and everything is fine. So that's great. Enjoy the story? Good. Yeah. Do an audiobook. Yeah, Gnome Beck says. It is on I have a list of things to do, but they're not doing it. I thought by putting them on a list, they would just manifest themselves. I don't know if any of you have tried this strategy of getting things done, writing a list and then expecting the list to kind of come alive and take care of itself, and it hasn't happened yet. But it is on my list. I do intend to do an audiobook. It is it's on the list anyway. So there we go. That was story time. Okay. What are we gonna do next? What time do we have here? Oh boy, we're really rocketing along today. I know. It occurred to me just before the show that there was an obvious song I was missing for today about raccoons, and that's Rocky Raccoon. And I've actually played that one before, so I kind of sort of know it. It's by a band. Don't know if you've heard them. Another good reason to do this song is to give them a little publicity. It's called the Beatles. It's a stupid name for a band, I gotta say. What a dumb name. Who would name themselves after a small, little, ugly animal? That's a stupid name for a band. Yeah. So I'm going to try doing Rocky Raccoon. I haven't done this one in a long time. Just because it fits in with the theme. Very, very much. Although he's not actually a raccoon. Much like Rocket Raccoon. And Rocket Raccoon apparently the name was inspired off of Rocky Raccoon. I read that on the internet somewhere. So it's true. And you should spread that around as fact. Because I read it on the internet a long time ago. And it's sort of in my head now, vaguely. And now I've said it to you. So fact. That's how facts get made, people. Do. Never. Gnome Bex has never heard of the Beatles. Anyway, they're going to be big. Oh, I was doing the wrong chord there. That sounds like it. Okay, here we go. Sing along. If you know this one, sing along at home. Well, now, somewhere in the Black Mountain Hills, there lived a young boy named Rocky Raccoon. And one day his woman ran off with another guy. Kicked young Rocky in the eye. Rocky didn't like that. Am I supposed to be higher than this? Seems a little low. No, that's the key. Okay, I'm going to start over again. Should I put it a little higher? I'm going to put it a little higher. My cable jumped. Oh, and then I rocked my world. There we go. I'm gonna try this again. I want to just put it a little bit higher. It seems a little low for me. Okay. Once there was a young boy named Rocky Raccoon, and one day his woman ran off with another guy. Hit young Rocky in the eye. Rocky didn't like that. He said, "Gonna get that boy." So one day he walked into town and booked himself a room in a local saloon. Rocky Raccoon checked into his room, only to find Gideon's Bible. Rocky had come equipped with a gun to shoot off the legs of his rival. His rival, it seems, had broken his dreams by stealing the girl of his fancy. Her name was McGill, but she called herself Lil, but everyone knew her as Nancy. Now she and a man who called himself Dan were in the next room at a hotel. Rocky burst in and grinning a grin said, "Danny boy, this is a showdown." But Daniel was hot. He drew first and shot, and Rocky collapsed in the corner. Yeah. Now the doctor came in, stinking of gin, proceeded to lie on the table. He said, "Rocky met your match," and Rocky said, "Doc, it's only a scratch, and I'll be better as soon as I am able." Now Rocky Raccoon fell back into his room, only to find Gideon's Bible. Gideon checked out and left him no doubt to help anchor Rocky's revival. Ooh, come on, rock it out, come on, rock it out, come on, rock it out. There we go. Rocky Raccoon. There he doesn't really explain why his name is Rocky Raccoon, but he's probably wearing one of those coonstone, those raccoon hats there that we were showing, coonskin hats there earlier with the little face on it, little face staring at you with his. Yeah, that'd be very distracting. You'd really be called Four Eyes then. Hey, Four Eyes. There you go. Back to my list here. Yeah, I just remember that song like 10 minutes before I was about to go on air, and I had to kind of look it up in a hurry. But fortunately, I played that one before, so I kind of know it. Am I almost done what I wanted to do? Oh, I have to do some poems and some questions, and then we can be in bonus time, I guess. And when anything going on in the chat here, let me go check the chat. Okay. I'll read a poem. Maybe I'll just do one today. And then where is my poems? There we go. Poems. There we are. Oh. Wow, yeah, these poems are, okay, I'll just read one. I have no recollection of ever writing most of these poems. Let's put the poem, take story time down. Story time, let's put on a poetry. I'll just read one poem. Okay. I'll be as surprised as you are by whatever happens here. A leg to stand on. I decided it was time to get fit. It was time to be concerned about my health. So I went running and got poison ivy, which got infected, and my leg swelled up like a zucchini, like the leg on a diabetic old man. And rivers of pus ran their way down it, seeking freedom, and it smelled like rotten meat, which it was. and it turned the color of spoiled sausage, which it was. Then I got some medication, and after a month, my leg was back to normal, except it was kind of spongy, and I could make imprints in it with objects. Pens, coins, Kiss action figures. Now I'm better. I think I need to get fit, but I don't think it's worth it. Sarah, that's called a leg to stand on. That's all true, actually, in that one. I did get a leg infection, and it did swell up, and then once it was done, I had like memory foam leg, and I did actually put a Kiss action figure in there and had an imprint. It was Chris's. Chris Patterson he's a Kiss fan. He had an action figure. Yep. Yeah, so that was a little close to home. Real close to home, that one. Okay. Well, we're nearing the end of the official show here. So, what should I do now? I need to put this. Where is it? Oh, I haven't moved that over yet. Let me move that over. No, I won't. I'll just say it. So this show is, of course, done by donation or by cheer. So if you want to encourage me in my endeavors, if you're on the Twitch stream, you can just go ! Point? What is wrong with me? ! Tip, TIP, and you can send a little something over my way. If you're on the other services, you can just go to the paypal.me/Trevor the Worm. Send me something. And of course, if you're on Twitch, you can also just give me cheer, and cheer is exciting and fun. So I appreciate all of that. It keeps this crazy train on the tracks, not in the ditch where I usually live. I'm usually living in the ditch. So thank you for that, for anyone who's doing that for me. That's awesome. And also, you can follow me if you haven't followed me yet. So what am I going to do now? What am I going to do? I think we're near the end of what I wanted to do for today. So I can do a couple of questions. I'm going to do some questions. If anyone has any questions, I'll give you a chance just to chat. Here we go. Where's my questions? Here we go. There we go. Question period. If anyone has anything you want to ask me, this is the moment to do it. Let's go back to. Did I miss some stuff on the stream here? Okay. My musical influences. I've talked about this before in another stream, but it's mainly the Muppets and who else is there? Tom Lehrer, the Muppets. Those are my main influences. I used to listen a lot to a band called the Nylons, which is an a cappella group. And then I guess whatever 10 albums my parents had when I was growing up, they didn't have a lot, and they just played the same ones over. So one was ABBA Gold was one of them. Another one was my dad had a Pat Benatar album because they liked the cover, I think. What else? I think they had there was fiendish rugby songs or something like that. A bunch of drunken rugby players singing all these kind of off-color songs in a pub. That's another one I remember. Pink Floyd, The Wall. It's an eclectic mix. Yeah, none of these things really go together. Any other ones? I think. Soundtrack to Jesus Christ Superstar. Yeah, my parents liked that. I think it was 2 albums, that one. So that one is played a lot too. Yeah, because they didn't have a ton of music, but they had they had eclectic tastes. So that's a good one. Okay, good. What are some other questions here? Katie, someone saying I had a crush on Katie G. What's going on? What's going on in this feed here? Crazy town. Okay, let's go back to the multi-stream here. Turka's saying, does the Friday show run on Facebook? It does now, yeah. Are you getting a better feed than on Twitch? That's interesting. Okay. That's okay. Anyone remember? Anyone remembers when Trevor saying we like the moon? Yes. Yeah, I did that. Any other questions? Did I miss a question? I might have missed a question. People talking about their wow, someone had a crush on someone from the Rescue Rangers. Oh, Kenny G. Okay. Interesting. You guys are doing your own topics out there on the stream. That's good. I think that's good. Yeah, Jesus Christ. I have time for one. Well, I have lots of time. Any other questions? After this, I'm just gonna start singing a couple of songs, I think. Anybody want? Oh, I know. I mean, I gotta plug other stuff. I got a couple other plugs. Oh, TV shows when you watch. Okay, I'll do that in a second. So I also do. I've also been doing Zoom concerts. So if anyone wants a party with their friends, but they're not all in the same place, you can hire me to do that. Get like 20 different people on the Zoom stream, and I'll do whatever requests you have. Oh, Gnome Bex gave me $5. Thank you. You're a shining example. A glowing light in a dark, dark world. That's what you are. You give me hope. I was about to just throw this guitar down and just get up and leave. Except I'm already home, so that would have been really extra depressing. Is what that would have been. And I wouldn't have actually. I really love this guitar. I would have done none of that. It's all rhetoric. I was saying something else. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I do Zoom concerts. If you have nothing to do over Christmas, you want to have a party with your friends, you can just hire me. I can do songs from the Christmas album. I can do whatever. And I'm also starting up again my online introduction comedy course. So I'm doing that starting in January, and also an advanced versions. So if you've already had some experience performing or writing, you can do that one. You can do both of them. I don't care. Okay. That's enough plugging. Just email me if you're interested in any of that. You had asked the TV show question. TV show. When I was really young, there were some weird cartoons on. There was like Max the 10,000-year-old mouse, I remember. And there was like the Wizard of Oz, but a really trippy one. Watched a lot of Muppets, a lot of Sesame Street. Got a little older. A lot of A-Team and Buck Rogers in the 21st century. Mainly A-Team, a lot of A-Team. Dukes of Hazzards before, yeah. I thought that was, fun. Now I don't think that one would have aged that well, the Dukes of Hazzards. I think I'd look back on that and not be impressed with younger Trevor. But A-Team is timeless. That one's, awesome show. What are some other ones? Those are the ones that are coming out right away. Oh, Star Trek, of course, Star Trek. Original series. I watched The Next Generation a bit later on in university. It was all right, but the original series, the acting was much more obvious in the original series. I always knew when people were acting. A-Team, yes, Egg-Team. Jabberjaw, I don't remember Jabberjaw, no. Beachcombers, I watched a little bit of the Beachcombers. I remember, but I have no real recollection of it besides Bruno Gerussi and what was the guy who's the sketchy dude? I can't remember his name now, but that's about it. I don't know why I don't remember. Maybe I was really young when I was watching that. I don't remember much of that. Yeah. The comedy course is $180 for 8 weeks of about an hour and a half to 2 hours every week, just so you know. I'm going to make the official announcement probably in the next week. But just giving you guys the jump. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Wonderbug. I remember some of the Sid and Marty Krofft stuff. They had one where they had a spaceship. We're going to take... I wanted lunch, not launch. Ha! Remember that? Lunch, not launch. Does anyone else remember that? Is that just me? I think it was the guy from the Gilligan Island, and they were... Oh, man, I'm just starting to have flashback. I can't tell between what is real and imagined anymore, which I think is a blessing at my... Relic, thank you. Relic. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm going to take one more question, and then I'm going to do a couple of songs. Can you talk your perspective on music piracy as an artist? Well, it depends. What are you talking about music piracy? Are you talking about... I mean, the old-fashioned music piracy was just record labels being basically... taking all the money off of the musicians anyway. Like, the good thing is musicians have always been ripped off. So that's reassuring, It's just who is ripping them off in what way is different from age to age. So now if you're making music, you pretty much have to assume that no one's going to pay you for it at all. So you have to do other things like, you can ask people to fund your albums. People are willing to do that. And you can ask people to sponsor you online on something like Patreon, and they'll do that. But music, I don't know. Like, if you have a record deal and you're getting streamed on something like Spotify, you're not going to make any money anyway, right? Yeah. So I know some performers are now taking their stuff off of streaming, But I don't. I mean, that's fine if you have a fan base, but you're not going to get any new fans if you do that. You're just going to be stuck with who you have. So yeah. I mean, I think it'd be better if people gave more money to people like me, but I can't make the system. Yeah. Is that an answer? I don't know if that's an answer or not. Anyway, so we mainly make our money off of live performance, but we can't do that anymore because of COVID. So we've lost like 1 year of bookings already, an entire year. Yeah. So that's fun. But we're not alone. It's like every touring act in the world almost, except for maybe New Zealand touring acts. They're probably still being able to tour New Zealand, but how long does that take? Yeah. I kind of rambled a little bit. There you go. Hope that's all right. Yeah, basically it'd be better if there was easier ways to make money as a musician, but there really isn't. And there was a brief moment where if you were a big name act, you could make a lot of money off of albums, like from the 70s to like the mid 2000s, first decade in the 2000s. But that's all gone now. But there's other ways to do it. Like you just have to get a fan base and have them sponsor you and kind of stuff like that. Okay, crashed. Huh. Something crashed? Did one of the streams crash? Doesn't look like on my end is looking fine. You're back now. Okay. Twitch went down. Did Twitch go down? Huh. But the other streams are all right. I have no idea. Oh, okay. Is anyone back? Yeah, everything's fine on my end, but I guess Twitch went down. Okay. Was it all the streams or just? Oh, okay. Well, that's the first time it crashed and my stuff didn't crash. Interesting. We're always learning here. Awesome. Yeah. So that one wasn't on my end. That was somewhere on the Twitch server, I'm guessing. Twitch server probably went down. Okay. But YouTube was working. Interesting. Okay. Anyway. So I'm only going to do a couple songs now. So if just put it on the stream there. I don't have the song list open, so if you put a song up on the stream and I actually feel like playing it, I'll play it. If I don't feel like playing it, I won't play it. That's kind of the way it works. Okay. So, So yeah, if the song you want to hear on the way out, just let me know. Because the official show's over now, I think. I think it's the official. I have written down end song on my list. So I just need an end song. Ba ba da ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Anyone have a request? The last song? I might do 2 songs. Probably do 2 songs. If anyone actually log into you. Okay, I'm gonna log into you. Here we go. Ba 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 ba. This is a Chris Patterson song. Log into you. Like many of our songs, because of our incredible longevity, some of the references are somewhat dated. Still a rockin' song, though. You double. Double-clicked my heart. You've upgraded my life. You booted up my hard drive. Please be my cyber wife. You locked into my soul. You downloaded my dreams. Let's go to my chat room and I'll show you what I mean. I want to log into you so I can prove my love is true. You're the apple of my IBM. Let me interface with you. I want to log into you. Password's incorrect. My login was denied. Gotta open up your motherboard, put my Pentium inside. I got a 21-inch screen. The colors will make you dizzy. My attachments are full of love for you, but your modem still rings busy. www.loveyouandme.com. You can unzip all my floppy files and spin my CD-ROM. I wanna love so I can prove my love is true. And I've been debugged too. I wanna log into you, so I can prove my love is true. Can be my laptop dancer. I got lots of RAM for you. I wanna log into you. www.loveyouandme.com. 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 Oh yeah. There's my version of Log Into You. Isn't that awesome? Okay. I'll do one more song. One last request if anyone has one. If not, I'll just pick one at random. Thank you again for coming down for the show. Especially for those. Thank you especially for anyone giving me some bits or some cash. Much appreciated. I'll just wait for anyone have one they want to hear. Let me know. You're welcome for the song, Mentor. Anyone? Okay, I'm just gonna pick one. Why don't I pick one? I'm gonna pick a song here. What am I? Oh, it's not really a closer, but I like this one. I'm gonna sing "Killer Robots" from Venus because it's Oh, you want "Party Like It's 2020"? Oh, okay. I'll change my mind then. Let's do "Party Like It's 2020" because this one is gonna date super quick. Okay. Thank you. This will be the last song. There we go. Hey everybody, here we go. Hey everybody, you ready to party? Well, not so fast. This is 2020 after all. And you know what that means. Things suck. Nobody dance, nobody sing, nobody do a freaking thing. 'Cause this is the year that killed happiness, drowned joy in a puddle, and kicked fun to death. Party, party like it's 2020. Party, party like it's 2020. Party, party like it's 2020. This year the party never starts. Haven't partied like this since 1918, the very last time masks were a thing. I'm mostly at home in my jammies, I guess, 'cause partying now can be quite infectious. Party, party like it's 2020. Party, party like it's 2020. Party, party like it's 2020. This year the party never starts. Don't touch other people and don't touch yourself. In your special places, your eyes, nose, and mouth. So party, party like it's 2020. Party, party like it's 2020. Party, party like it's 2020. This year the party never starts. Party, 2020. Party, party like it's 2020. Party, party like it's 2020. This year the party never starts. This year the party never starts. This year the party never starts. Ta-da! Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Too kind. Thank you very much. Okay. Well, I think that is it for today. Yeah. Good. Oh, Luca came back. That's nice. Just back in time for it to go. Let's take a look at the stream before I leave. Oh, Luca hates his internet. I'm sorry, Luca. It's a bad relationship to have go sour because you're always going to be with your internet. Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for coming down. I'll be back. I do 4 streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So come to any one of those. All the schedule is on the Twitch page if you just want to check that out. So yeah, I gotta go and pick some stuff up now. So I do actually have to leave. Got some stuff to pick up. Is that ominous? Stuff to pick up. I gotta making a drop. Got a package. Good. Well, thanks. If you haven't followed me, please follow me, and that's about it. I'll be coming around again. It's good to see you all, and I will see you later. I'm going to wave goodbye, and then I'm going to press end stream.